The Daily Mile helps your brain focus, and it helps you learn a lot when you get your wiggles or exercise out.
When the Daily Mile was brought to me, in my brain I'm thinking, okay, that's 15 minutes out of the classroom. That's 15 minutes away from curriculum. But I sort of regrouped myself, and I thought to myself, these kids need this. And now I'm the biggest advocate for the Daily Mile. I'm trying to get all of the elementaries in Galveston ISD to flow with it as well.
We've seen some relative success in the US, but I think it's quite hard. It's quite a crowded market. It's a changing in culture and changing environment for some schools, but they see the benefits quite quickly.
The teachers who have decided to do the Daily Mile in the United States absolutely love it. The biggest feedback is they get to connect with their students during the Daily Mile outside, away from the classroom.
My favorite part of the Daily Mile is that you can talk to your friends and you can jog and run and skip a little bit.
Sometimes we race it. My teacher, Miss Chambers, we give her a 10-second head start, but we still beat her.
We do writing after the Daily Mile, and before we started it, my students were really only able to write a couple sentences, but once we started doing the Daily Mile, they get exercise, they're up and going. We come back in the classroom, and they're able to focus, they're able to write for about 30 minutes, and we started writing books and everything just because of the Daily Mile.
Today's child is more stimulated than children in the past. We have to compete with screens. You can't be overly stimulated and thinking at the same time. A Daily Mile is there to recharge. I get way overly excited about this because it's so important, and I'm so glad that Daily Mile is out here.
So one of the kind of key strategic ambitions for the US was to try and find some partners. So this year we've got the World Athletics Championships taking part in Oregon in July, and we thought that would be a great catalyst really to raise the profile of the Daily Mile across the US to really showcase the brand.
We've partnered with them as their youth program, and we'll do a lot of activation in Oregon, and hopefully we'll have a very big event in July to celebrate the Daily Mile.
And excitingly, we're announcing that USA Track and Field, our first kind of proper implementation partner to fast track it like we've done across Europe.
The ambition for the Daily Mile in the United States is to continue to grow. We would love to be at 90% in most cities. That would be wonderful, but just to keep rolling the program out and have more than 1 or 2 schools in all states.
Since January to where we are now in Q1, we've had more schools sign up in this kind of quarter than the whole of last year. So we are doing something right, but I think once we have this World Championships in July, we're hopefully going to hit some proper records and challenge Europe at some point.
We do what we do as educators to make a difference in children's lives, and this program makes that difference.
There's more than 3 million kids doing the Daily Mile across the globe, and they're loving it. So if your school's not doing the Daily Mile, why not?